High-deductible health plans, HDHPs, and health savings accounts, HSAs, are central concepts in the modern U.S. healthcare system, especially for individuals seeking financial flexibility and more control over their healthcare spending. An HDHP is a type of health insurance plan that features lower monthly premiums compared to traditional plans, but requires enrollees to pay higher out-of-pocket costs before the insurance coverage begins, referred to as a high deductible. The minimum deductible to qualify as an HDHP is adjusted annually by the Internal Revenue Service, IRS, and typically amounts to several $1,000s. While enrollees must cover more costs up front, they can pair their HDHP with a health savings account, HSA, to offset expenses and take advantage of tax benefits. An HSA is a personal savings account specifically designated for qualified medical expenses and can only be opened if the individual is enrolled in an HDHP. The HSA allows users to contribute a set amount of money annually, capped by IRS regulations. These contributions are tax-deductible, can grow tax-free through investments, and can be withdrawn tax-free when used for eligible medical expenses. This creates a unique opportunity to save for both current and future medical costs. One particularly appealing feature of the HSA is its rollover capability, and used funds are not forfeited at the end of the year like in a flexible spending account FSA, but instead continue to grow indefinitely. Moreover, once an account holder reaches age 65, they can use HSA funds for any purpose. Not just healthcare, though non-medical withdrawals will be taxed as ordinary income. Choosing an HDHP combined with an HSA is often ideal for younger, healthier individuals who do not require frequent medical care, or for those with the financial means to handle higher upfront medical costs before insurance kicks in. These individuals can save substantially on monthly premiums, while simultaneously investing in their HSA for long-term growth. For financially savvy individuals, the HSA can also serve as a powerful supplemental retirement tool, similar to an IRA or 401k, but with the added advantage of triple tax benefits, tax-deductible contributions, tax-free growth, and tax-free withdrawals for qualified expenses. However, HDHPs and HSAs are not suitable for everyone. Individuals with chronic medical conditions, those who need regular healthcare services, or people who are unable to cover high upfront costs may struggle with the HDHP structure. In such cases, lower deductible plans, though more expensive monthly, might provide more financial and emotional peace of mind. Additionally, not all insurance providers fully support HSA-compatible plans, and not all employees receive employer contributions to their HSAs, as is common in some large companies. Beyond the financial benefits, enrolling in an HDHP and managing an HSA can significantly enhance one's awareness of healthcare costs. When consumers pay directly out of pocket before insurance contributes, they are more likely to research treatment options, compare prices between healthcare providers, and consider preventive services to avoid unnecessary expenses. This behavior can help reduce overall healthcare spending across the system, potentially slowing the rise of insurance premiums industry-wide. Furthermore, U.S. legislation continues to expand the benefit available to HSA holders, such as allowing the use of HSA funds for certain over-the-counter medications, women's health products, mental health services, and addiction treatments. These adjustments reflect a policy trend that supports proactive consumer involvement in both health and financial well-being. At the same time, numerous financial technology, fintech, companies are entering the HSA market, offering digital tools to track healthcare spending, optimize HSA investments, and integrate with smart healthcare systems, improving transparency and accessibility. Over the long term, combining an HDHP with an HSA becomes more than just a health insurance choice. It forms a core element of an individual's overall financial strategy. Those who fully utilize the tax and investment advantages of an HSA can accumulate hundreds of thousands of dollars by retirement age, helping to ease the burden of healthcare costs in later life, when such expenses are typically at their highest. Many financial advisors recommend that HSAs be treated as long-term savings vehicles and invested accordingly, rather than used immediately for everyday medical expenses, because their long-term growth potential can even surpass traditional retirement accounts like IRAs. That said, maximizing the benefits of an HSA requires financial discipline, basic investment knowledge, and a tolerance for short-term market risks. For example, Some individuals choose to invest their HSA funds in index funds, ETFs, or stocks. While these investments carry the potential for short-term losses during market downturns, they offer strong long-term growth opportunities. Conversely, individuals who are not familiar with investing or who tend to spend HSA funds quickly may not unlock the full potential of the account. Ultimately, the U.S. government's continued support for the flexibility and tax advantages of HSAs is fostering more responsible healthcare consumption. In the face of growing healthcare costs and the need for systemic reform, HDHPs paired with HSAs represent a market-driven solution that encourages individual responsibility, while also aligning with the broader social responsibilities of businesses and government to create a more fair, effective, and sustainable healthcare system. When implemented correctly and supported through sound policies, technology, and financial education, the HDHP HSA combination has potential to become a key pillar of the future U.S. health insurance landscape. It's not just a personal financial solution. It can contribute to a more comprehensive healthcare model, where individuals take the lead in making informed decisions, managing costs, and protecting their health in proactive, intelligent ways.